Finals ng basketball, volleyball naman ang ating matutunghayan dito sa Philoil Flying V Center on SNA. Live po tayo para sa ating semifinals ng inyong Premier Volleyball League. And of course, makikita natin ang kupunan ng FEU kontra Adamson University. Kani-kanina lamang nanalo ang National University over the Arellano University Lady Chiefs. That was the first game ng ating doubleheader. Ang second game ng ating semifinals, ayun nga ay Adamson versus FEU. Yahat po ngayon live on SNA, SNA HD, and of course on the #1 sports website in the Philippines, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/Premier Volleyball League. Pati na rin of course sa Premier Volleyball League.com. For ABS-CBN Sports, ako po si Boom Gonzalez, kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsadok. And of course, we welcome back Janine Choi na aming na-miss. Matagal-tagal na rin namin.
JT is back. Very happy to be back.
Welcome back.
Always exciting to cover exciting volleyball action here in the PVL. Mga kapamilya, unang araw ng semifinals dito sa PVL Collegiate Conference at maya-maya ay magtatapat na ang Lady Falcons at ang Lady Tamaraws. Para sa koponan ng Lady Falcons, meron silang perfect 5-0 standings sa Group B kahit na injured ang kanilang kapitana na si Gemma Galanza. Punta naman tayo sa koponan ng Lady Tamaraws kung saan meron naman silang 4-1 standing sa Group A naman, and they also won their last 2 games kahit na absent rin ang kanilang kapitana naman na si Bernadette Pons, who is now focusing in the UAAP Beach Volleyball, which is starting tomorrow.
Kasama si CC Rondina, no? Coach Ronnie, naubos lahat. 4 na lang natira. Ngayon lang magkikita-kita itong mga to. Kanina yung nasabi ko nga, NU tsaka AU. Ngayon FEU na Adamson.
So yan, mula sa 12 teams na nagsimula dito sa ating Collegiate Conference, natapes na sa tanging 4. Yung top 2 teams ng bawat grupo ay nagtagpo ng landas dito sa Final Four. At kayuran para sa unang panalo ang hinahangad ng Adamson Lady Falcons na wala pang bahid ang kanilang kartada. Samantalang FEU tanging isang talo pa lamang ang kanilang nalalasap dito sa ating kompetisyon.
Alright, pakita natin yun para yung makita nyo yung sinasabi ni Coach Ronnie kung paano nangyari. At bakit ngayon lang magkikita? 12 teams in the league, bakit ngayon lang magkikita itong Adamson at FEU?
Sapagkat sila'y hinati sa dalawang grupo na kung saan ang grupo ng Adamson ay salungat doon sa kinabibilangang grupo ng team ng FEU. The top team in Group A, of course, was the NU Lady Bulldogs. And the top team in Group B ay ang team ng Adamson at ang second best team naman dyan ay ang team ng Arellano na siyang tinalo ng National University kanina sa kanilang tangka na unang kampionado sa Collegiate Conference sa Premier Volleyball League at pangatlong sunod kung sakali dahil in the last 2 years ng ating V-League, ang NU Lady Bulldogs ang siyang hinirang na kampiyon.
Kampiyon, naranasan na nga lahat.
Yes.
Yung UAP champion, hindi nila makuha. Pero ito na naman pagkakataon na naman para makasungkit ng kampyonato. Okay, Janine, meron kang inihanda para sa amin, right?
Kagaya nga ng sinabi ni Coach Ronnie, hindi naging madali ang daan patungo dito sa semifinals. Kaya naman mga kapamilya, balikan muna natin kung ano ba yung mga kinailangan pagdaanan ng Lady Falcons at ng Lady Tamaraws para umabot dito sa Final Four. Panoorin natin ito.
Bumalik ako sa women's volleyball team ng Adamson University para ma-share ko yung kaya ko, makatulong ako sa team. Hindi naman talaga madali makalaban yung UP and lalo na mga veterans yung mga nandun. Masaya kami dahil nagtulong-tulong kami as a team and lumabas yung laro na bawat isa. Sa Arellano University naman is ginawa pa rin namin yung mga trabaho namin. Then, dinagdagan lang namin ng energy and yung teamwork pa rin nandun. Kasi champion team sila ng NCAA. So, bilog din ng bola, pwede kami masilap. Yung sa game namin against CSB, medyo nag-struggle din kami sa service receive and sa mistakes ng errors. And yun nga yun sa nangyari kay Gemma Galanza.
Gemma Galanza here. Oh no. Sana tapilok lang.
Hindi naman inaasahan yun, but at least parang mas naging solid yung team nun. Even without her, nag-step up ang bawat isa. Sobrang saya ko dahil nakarating sa semifinals yung Adamson University Women's Volleyball Team. Sa tingin ko naman is kaya namin lumaban eh. Siguro tibay lang na loob, then trust lang namin yung bawat isa at gumalaw lang kami ng tama at makinig sa coaches. Expect nyo lang kami na magtutulong-tulong pa din and much hungry for the win.
Since we have a new coach this conference, I think this conference is really about our team adjusting to Coach George's new system. And then, so in our first game against Baste, I think we did a good job executing his plays and the defense that he wants. Our next game against Ateneo, I think we also did a good job executing Coach George's defense, but we had a lot of service errors. That's been our problem this whole conference. I think our game against NU, we lacked communication on the court. There was a lot of balls that would drop in between two people, and then we had a lot of service errors, and our hitting wasn't as consistent as it was before. JRU, I think even though we won, our coach wasn't really, he was happy that we won, but he said he would have been more happy if we enjoyed the whole game, because he said we were just playing flat the whole game. I think we came into the game playing too relaxed, so that's why we lost the first set. And then throughout the whole game, I think we were struggling to find our rhythm on the court. We've been really practicing without funds anyway, so coach said that we should be able to play without her. For the semifinal round, I think we need to really work harder in training because we have a lot of errors recently, so I think we have to really perfect everything.
They win in 4 sets, go straight to the semifinals.
Boom and Coach Ronnie, both teams will be playing without their respective team captains tonight. Kaya naman mga kapamilya, gusto namin malaman ang inyong kasagutan. Sino kaya ang magtatagumpay ngayong gabi? Tweet nyo lang kami sa @ABS-CBN Sports at gamitin ang hashtag na PVL on ABS-CBN. I-check nyo na rin ang aming official Instagram account at ABS-CBN_sports. Make sure you keep up to date on all things about the Premier Volleyball League by visiting the #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. I-like, share, and follow nyo na rin ang aming official Facebook page at Premier Volleyball League, which is now close to 1 million followers. Also, Boom, dito sa PVL, meron tayong Ronda Cam kung saan ang ating mga PVL fans ay pwedeng mag-interact kasama ang kanilang mga campus idols. I-tweet lang nila tayo at gamitin ang hashtag na PVL on ABS-CBN, at kapag napili ang kanilang katanungan, ang kanilang campus idol mismo ang sasagot ng question na yon during live TV.
Alright, alam mo, dalawang bagay. Unang-una, para kang di nawala. Pangalawa, ang ganda nung tan.
Oo naman.
Ni
Thank you,
Janine.
Boom.
Pangatlo, tawag namin sa'yo, JT na.
And well, ang gaganda ng mga storyline para dito sa matchup na to. At bibisitahin natin yan, babalikan natin yan. At dadagdagan pa ni Janine yan maya-maya lamang for more of her reports. Yes, Janine, go ahead.
Actually, Boom, meron tayong all-star game na dapat abangan ng ating mga kapamilya. This is happening on October 29. Marami tayong mga surpresang inihanda. Kaya naman, punta na kayo sa San Juan Arena on October 9. Mark your calendars, mga kapamilya.
Daming baon ni Janine. Ang daming baon po ng inyong Premier Volleyball League. Alright, Janine, roronda yan dito sa Philoil Flying V Center. Kami naman ni Coach Ronnie, pag-uusapan namin itong laban na ito. Game number 1 ng FEU and Adamson Semis action sa inyong Premier Volleyball League. Balik po tayo dito sa lungsod ng San Juan sa Philoil Flying V Center. At ilang minuto na lang magsisimula ng sagupaan sa semifinals ng FEU Lady Tamaraos and the undefeated Adamson University Soaring Falcons. Yan po napapanood nyo ngayon live dito po sa SNA. Muli po magandang gabi mula sa amin dito sa ABS-CBN Sports. presko pa sa utak ng ating mga at isipan ng ating mga PVL fans. At pati na rin kami ni Coach Ronnie, mapalad at presko pa sa isipan namin yung huling laro ng Adamson University at unang laro ng Adamson University without Gemma Galanza.
Totoo yan. Nahirapang ipagpag ng Adamson Falcons yung hamon ng mga dugong pula, ang Lady Red Spikers. Pinanggit ni Coach Erpada na meron siyang agam-agam dahil unang laro nga na wala si Gemma Galanza. Paano sila magre-respond? Sino pa ang magiging leader? Anong magiging reaction nila defensively? Because itong mga bagay na ito ay pinupunan ni Gemma Galanza ng napakaayos kung kaya't yung kanilang pagkapanalo ay isang naging buntong hininga na malaki para kay Coach Erpada. At kung sisilipin natin ang mga numero sa labang yan, I thought that the match was closer than what the numbers show. Dahil dito, last 13 na agad ang Lady Falcons in terms of scoring skills. Subalit halos siningil sila ng 38 errors na halos isa't kalahating set na ibinigay nilang puntos sa Lady Red Spikers. In the end, it boiled down to the leadership nitong si Ellie Soyod and of course, the steadiness of Fem Imnas na sinumahan pa nitong si Joy Docoron at si Fern
napili
Flora.
mong best player.
Yes, oo. Pero nahirapan silang pigilin sila si Escara Caraquin and of course, ang Viray Twins, maging itong si Satriani Espiritu. But in the end, walang bahid tumuwid sa semis ang team ni Coach Erpada, ang Adamson Soaring Falcons.
Sabi mo nga, may konti pa rin rinireklamo si Coach Erpada. But remember, yun nga yung unang laban without Gemma Galanza at pinunto ni Coach Ronnie dun sa laro na yon na nangyari nung Lunes. Pinunto rin ni Coach Air nung Monday that it's not only offensively but defensively nila mamimiss yung kanilang kapitan. Pero pagkakataon para sa mga ibang player at pati yung mga bagong player na mag-step up, and Ellie Soyod did just that in that game.
18 points 2 games ago, 25 points in that win. Sa huli nilang panalo, that's over 21 points per contest in the last 2 matches. Right now, itong si Ellie Soyod, number 6 in spike percentage, number 3 in blocks, number 2 among the leading scorers. But more than that, yung leadership, yung stability, communication with their teammates. She has to do more if the Falcons are to progress to the next phase because itong FEU hindi madaling kalaban. Isang team na sa semifinals in the last 2 years ng VLA Collegiate Conference. Nagtapos sa pangatlo at pang-apat na pwesto in the last 2 years. At alam ni Ellie Soyod for them to make it to the next phase, kailangan madala niya yung kanyang mga kasama at kailangan manatiling naniniwala sila na kaya nilang tumawid sa finals nang wala ang kanilang alas na si Gemma Galanza.
Quickly, we want to mention, dahil nabanggit ni Coach Ronnie kanina, napakaganda nung nabanggit mo na si Fern Flora, ay maganda ang ipinakita. Nung napagod si Ellie Soyod sa fourth set, pero nung fifth set, yun nga, nakapagpahinga, bumalik, at bumomba ng gusto itong si Ellie Soyod para tapusin yung laban na yan against Sunbeda. It's always nice to hear the thoughts of Coach Air Pada. So let's listen and watch this interview conducted by our very own Janine Choi.
Hi, Coach R. First of all, let's talk about how did the team look in their first full game with Galanza sideline?
Really ugly. No, it was a rough match for us, even though we won. You could sense that there was some discomfort on the court. I seriously thought there was a lack of leadership. She's somebody who, not only is she the captain of our team, but she's been leading us. She's our consistent player, our go-to player. So without just her presence out there, I really think the team was a little rattled.
Going up against your fellow UAAP team, what did you guys concentrate on during practice?
Well, we only had yesterday, but we just really concentrated on cutting down on our errors and being consistent. Within our last match on Monday, I mean, we committed over 35 errors throughout the whole match, and I think that one thing I stress to them is when we go up against opponents, no matter who it is, we don't want to help our opponent win. And I think we were doing that a lot on Monday. So we just worked on being consistent and I'm really stressing to them that this is their chance to prove, not to anyone else, but to ourselves, that we really belong here. And we've been working extremely hard to get to this point. So that's what we did. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Air. Good luck to you and your team later. Back to you, Boom and Ronnie.
At yun po ang resulta ng kanilang trabaho. Nandito sila sa semifinals. They're undefeated and a chance to go to the finals. Coach Air and Adamson University. I like what you mentioned at the end of the game nung Monday, Coach Ronnie, na pinunto rin ni Coach Air dyan sa interview niyan. This is a quick turnaround for them from Monday to Wednesday.
Totoo yan. Mabuti na lang nailusot nila. Of course, pasok na naman sila sa semis. Pero
Siyempre.
iba na rin talaga yung may kumpiyansa sila sa isa't isa dahil wala nga yung kanilang ate na itinuturing na si Gemma Galanza. But you always cannot look back. You have to keep on moving forward. And they move forward definitely with that important win dun sa kanilang huling panalo.
And in front of them, their opponents, the FEU Lady Tamaraos, who avoided some sort of complication in their last game by winning that match. Although, natisod dun sa first set. Nabulabog sila, lalo na dun sa simula nung set na yun, Coach Ronnie. Pero bumangon at naipanalo at nakatuntong dito sa semis.
Sabi ni Coach George Pascua, ayaw niya ng mabagal na panimula. 2 games ago, they almost lost the first set. Eventually, they swept their opponent. But in this game, laban sa mga pirata ni Coach Emil Lontok, tinambangan sila doon sa unang set. At litaw na halos pati doon sa pangalawang set, muntik silang
Yun nga, tama.
masungkitan
Tama.
ng Lyceum. Pero in the end, it was experience that mattered and eventually, nag-stabilize naman dahil si Chinchin Basas lumabas yung laro. Jerry Malabanan was also present. And then, of course, the leadership ng mga playmakers. But all in all, they cannot start slow against the team ng Adamson. Dahil dito, best of 3 lang yung serye.
Correct.
Kayuran, unahan. At kumbaga, a win here today will move you half a step already dun sa pintuan ng finals. Kung ikaw ay mabagal ang panimula, baka mahirap kang makabangon. Katulad, ang makakatapat mo, isang team na wala pang talo, ang team ng Adamson Falcons.
Para lang dun sa hindi nakakaalam, if they lost that match, there would have been a
Playoff.
playoff today against the Ateneo Lady Eagles. But that's already done. Water under the bridge. They're here in the semifinals. The issue though, no Bernadette Pons, their #1 scorer, their heart and soul for many, many years. Pero Chinchin Basas bumuga nung last game, Coach Ron.
At hindi may kakaila na si Bernadette Pons ang leading scorer para dito sa team ng FEU. Subalit isang alas na mawawala, dagdagan mo pa Kyla Atienza, mawawala din.
Yun.
Dahil makakasama ni Bernadette Pons sa beach volleyball competition. Pero Chinchin Basas may kakayahan. Chinchin Basas may kahusayan. Chinchin Basas naniniwala na kaya niyang dalhin ang team ng FEU. Kahit nga wala yung kanyang katuwang at yung kanilang defensive specialist. In this particular game, conference best para dito kay Chinchin Basas. And in this game, hindi lang bumomba sa opensa. I saw this game while we were waiting for our game to unravel. Nakita ko yung steadiness, yung kakayahan niya, kausapin yung mga kasama niya dahil hindi naging madali kalaban ang Lyceum dun sa pagharap na yun. Pero eventually, nagawa niyang tulungan yung mga kasama niya at higit sa lahat, nagawa nilang makaiwas sa isang napakasakit na pagkatalo kung sakasakali para mauwi pa sa isang playoff para kung sakali makarating sa semifinals.
Veterano rin naman to si Chinchin Basas. So, I think stepping up was a natural progression para sa kanya. And at the point dun sa libero, Coach Ronnie, of course, Bading Duremdes will play a big role for today.
Gandang laban yan with Tony Ponce.
Tama. Ito, pag-usapan natin ang FEU at pakinggan natin ang kanilang bagong coach, of course, for the year, Coach George Pascua. Nakasama si Janine Choi in this interview.
Coach George, with the absence of Bernadette Pons, how satisfied are you po with the performance of the Lady Tamaraw so far?
So far, okay naman kasi in-insign namin kahapon dun sa strategy namin for Adamson play. So, nakapag-adjust naman kahapon. Yun, hopefully, ma-execute namin mamaya.
Sa game niyo po mamaya kontra ang Adamson, saan po ba kayo mag-focus?
Yung first ball namin, yung service receive, and then yung blocking namin, knowing ang Adamson, malakas ang floor defense nila. So, kailangan ma-dominate namin.
Maraming salamat po, Coach. Good luck sa inyo mamaya. Balik sa inyo, Bumat Ronnie.
Thank you, Janine. The return of Coach George Pascua dito sa kanyang mahal na FEU. Siya naman ay lalaban doon sa bagong programa na inahanda ni Coach Air Pada para dito sa Adamson University. Coach Ronnie.
Alam mo si Coach George, binida niya talagang yung first ball ang pinaganda nila. Bakit? Dahil when I took a look at the rankings, offensive at non-scoring skills, number 11 sila sa reception. And Adamson is one of the best teams sa floor defense. So, importante talaga ay mapatatag nila yan sa kanilang paghaharap dito sa Falcons.
Okay, marami na tayo nabanggit na pangalan. Banggitin natin yung iba pang matchup natin dito. This girl played, this girl on your screens played huge in that match. The last time out against San Beda, talking about Mary Joy Dacoron, ay makakaharap niya si Janet Villarreal sa ating head-to-head.
Totoo yan. Ang pamato ng Oslob Cebu, number 14 in scoring right now. 53 points for over 10 points per game na scoring average para dito kay Joy Dacoron. She is also number 9 in blocks. Siya rin ang third leading scorer para dito sa team ng Adamson Falcons. Ang pambato naman ng General Santos na si Janet Villarreal, kailangan bumomba. Hindi lamang sa depensa gayong siya ay 15 blocks, kundi maging sa opensa dahil wala nga itong si Bernadette Pons. Third in the team in scoring, 39 points total in 5 matches. That's almost 8 points per game. Magandang sukatan. Hindi lang yung go-to players. Magandang masukat mamaya yung mga complementary players. Kaya bang sumabay? Ano bang may tutulong? At higit sa lahat, consistent ba? At talaga bang desidido at determinado makuha yung unang panalo sa kanilang mga eskwelahan?
Tumunog na ang buzzer,
Game.
which means magsisimula na tayo ng live dito ng semifinals, ADU versus FEU. Samahan niyo po kami, especially in our social media accounts. Simulan natin sa Twitter at ABS-CBN Sports. Di po nagbabago ang ating hashtag. Ipatrend po natin yan to number 1, dire-diretso, PVL on ABS-CBN. Of course, on our Instagram, nandyan na yung mga pictures. Naunahan na, hindi pa tapos ang pregame. Nandyan na yung mga pictures at ABS-CBN_sports. And of course, the number 1 sports website in the Philippines, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL, PremierVolleyballLeague.com, ang ating live streaming, and of course on Facebook. We've got you covered, and DJ Jams has got us covered inside the Philoil Flying V Center for the entertainment. Volleyball po ang pag-uusapan natin. Semi-final action po ang ating matutunghayan sa aming pagbabalik dito live on SNA.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Bob Malenab, national referee. Second referee, Mr. Yul Benosa, international referee. Before we present our starters, and now let us welcome our Lady Falcons of the Adamson University. Jersey number 3, Bernadette Flora. At number 5, Mary Joy Dacoron. Wearing jersey number 9, Sharamay Permentilia. Number 10, Leanne Perez. Number 13, Christine Joy Soyud. And number 17, Penela Risha Emnas. Libero, number 14, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Miss Eres Hada. Calling on our Far Eastern University, Lady Tamara. At number 4, Heather Ann Ginoo. Wearing jersey number 8, Maria Angelica Cayuna. Number 10 is Tony Rose Basas. At number 13, Celine Eliza Domingo. Number 15, Jerely Malabanan. And number 18, Janet Villarreal. Libero, number 5, Ria Beatriz Duremdes. Head coach, Mr. George Pasqua. This is match number 32, game 1 of the semifinal round. May the best team win.
Starters on your screens right now for first the Lady Falcons, who are 5-0, and Bern Flora will be the one taking over from Gemma Galanza position-wise, of course. Nandiyan po siya. And FEU on your screens right now, really no surprises there. These are regular names na even in previous seasons of the UAP. Makikita natin the difference actually will not be on the court. Well, other than Bernadette Pons, it's really on the bench. Coach George Pasqua is tasked to get them over the hump. Now, Shaq De Los Santos, of course, was the coach from 2011. 4 Final Four appearances. But Coach George, his UAAP championship experience in the men's volleyball team, 4 din yata yan, ano, Coach Ronnie? Yan ang gusto nilang dalhin niya dito para makausad dun sa programa nila.
And they will have to get past the heavyweights, the Lady Eagles and the Lady Archers in their bid to, kumbaga dalhin sa mountaintop ang programa na nagbigay ng isa sa pinakamaraming kampyonato sa kasaysayan ng Far Eastern University. Good start here para kay Coach George Pastor, 2-point lead in the first set.
Coach Ron, as you see that service, other than obviously the intention of trying to win a championship dito sa PVL, what is, in your opinion, Coach George's mission for himself in this PVL, to get to know the players and all of these things?
Para dito is yung to build yung chemistry muna dahil unang tournament nila together. I think he has a master plan drawn up. But first things first, kailangan magkaroon sila ng alignment. The philosophy that he wants to put in, the training program, probably the rotation ng mga players, at syempre ibang mentor, ibang sistema.
And maybe chemistry between him and the girls also.
Sinasabi natin na connection that he wants to build. Diba? So, communication-wise, yung demeanor mo.
Amo yan.
Yung kung paano ka magpaalala, nagpapagalit ka ba, nagpapaalala ka ba.
At sila, the girls,
mahirap yan.
Kailangan masanay din sila.
It takes a while dahil may relationship na na-build na yan sa dating mentor. That's always a concern.
Correct.
But for veteran coaches, that's part of the territory.
Kasi hindi mo nakikwestonin yung skill, yung coaching ability and all that. Hindi na yan
Hindi talaga. Sometimes there may be resistance, but that's part of it. So you have to really make sure that they get to understand you, what you want to put in, and of course, that your intention is simply to help them win and help them win together.
Great adjustment in the air, in mid-air by Perez. At iniwasan yung block doon. So 3 will be serving for she. Will be serving to FEU.
Si Perez ang siyang namuno sa block party ng Adamson sa panalo laban sa San Beda with 5 block points.
Di mo akalain, ano?
Simple lang.
Ganun lang.
Hindi masyado pumupuntos kung titignan mo, pero nung nakita ko, mas marami pa siyang blocks kaysa kay
Coron,
at saka kay Soyut.
And
And eventually, naging crucial yun, lalong-lalo doon sa 5th set na kung saan naging mabula rin sila dahil tibay ng San Beda.
Nice back set there by Cayuna to the aforementioned Chin Basas. Chin Basas putting it away, 5-4. Ganda ng ating simula dito sa inyong semifinal game number 2 of the Premier Volleyball League.
Number 4 in scoring right now, Chin Basas. Tubong FEU mula high school hanggang college.
Yung pangalan na yan kahit kila Tony Basas yung kanyang ate na dating naglaro sa FEU. Okay, balikan natin si Janine Choi for this report.
Boom at Coach Ronnie, kanina nakausap ko si Fen Emnas at ikinuwento niya sa akin ang setter to spiker relationship nila ni Gemma Galanza. Ayon kay Fen, sobrang stable daw talaga ng connection at relationship nilang dalawa dahil magpa 5 years na silang teammates. Sinabi rin ni Fen na buo talaga ang tiwala niya at mataas ang moral niya kay Gemma dahil alam niya na kahit ano ang iset niya, kayang gawa ni Gemma ng paraan para makapuntos at patayin ang bola. Nang gabing na-injure si Gemma, unang inisip ni Fen ang magiging kalagayan ng kanilang kapitana. Hindi niya muna inisip yung magiging impact sa team. Sa katunayan, hindi nga napigilan ni Fen na umiyak nang marinig niyang nahihirapan at umiiling sa sakit ang kanyang kaibigan nung gabing nakaharap nila ang CSB Lady Blazers. Kaya naman, Boom at Coach Ronnie, ngayong semifinals, iaalay nila ang bawat laro nila para sa team, para sa Adamson community at para kay Gemma. Balik sa inyo, Boom at Ronnie.
Siyempre, bilang kaibigan at kahit sila Coach Era, ang unang iisipin niya mga yan is your personal health
kapakanan
more than anything else. And we're just very happy, as me and Coach Ronnie said nung Monday, that yung injury is not as bad as what it originally looked like on the court.
Uy! Yes, hit para dito kay Heather Ginoo. 2 straight points kinuha ng team ng Adamson. Malaking bagay, alam mo, kasamang mo. Alam naman natin mga school athletes ito, mga student athletes rather. Pero yung iba sa mga players na ito, may mayamang PVL experience na
Yes,
diba?
correct.
Napanood ko kanina yung NU laban sa Arellano. It really matters. Lilitaw pag ganitong klaseng pressure pack na yung labanan.
At kita mo ngayon yung rallies natin.
Iba na.
Maaga pa lang.
Ang bilis.
Umaakyat yung level kaagad. 8-6 lamang ang Lady Tamaraos. Meron akong gusto itanong kay Coach Ronnie. At papakinggan natin ang kanyang sagot after this timeout. babalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center at balita natin, ito ang high school team ng or some of the members of the high school
Kanina
team.
pa yung mga batang yan dito.
FEU Lady Tamaraw just enjoying and soaking in the semi-final action dito sa Philoil Flying V Center. Sige, naka-timeout naman eh. Sige, dyan ka muna.
iPad muna.
Yeah, iPad muna.
Oh.
Coach Ronnie, Adamson is 5-0.
Right.
FEU is 4-1. Seeded number 1, obviously, ang Adamson
Yes.
sa kanilang group by virtue of the superior team standing. But is it right to think that FEU still has the advantage in this matchup experience-wise? UAAP, lahat ng mga playoffs na pinagdaanan nila.
Totoo yan. Tama yung sinabi mo. Pag head-to-head mo yung mga players, definitely experience factor will favor itong team ng FEU. Dahil sariwa pa itong mga ito na naglaro lamang in the previous conference. For Adamson, it should be Gemma Galanza, who is now down and will not be able to join them for the rest of the competition. So, experience factor favors FEU. But let's see. Minsan naman, na-challenge yung mga bata,
Siyempre.
yung mga mas gutom maging makilala. But let's see how they will be able to overcome the experience rich FEU Tamaraw.
There's nobody in that lineup that has, even in the UAP, yung big-time Final Four experience. You can only point to Elise Soyud, who went all the way to the finals with Lasal.
Correct. Kaya huge yung paglipat niya rito Winning experience, ability to handle pressure. Looking at Adamson kasamang boom, 1-13 last UAAP season, 1-6 Open Conference. That's a combined 2-19.
Biglang 5-0.
Biglang 5-0.
Turnaround.
So,
and coach, you always preach this, yung handling winning.
handling success.
Success,
yes.
yan.
So, dahil eventually at the end of the day, you ask, have we accomplished something already? Pag no, then kailangan talaga mas paghirapan mo pa din. Litaw ka na sa radar ng mga kalaban ngayon Unlike dati na you're often overlooked.
Even when they go to the UAP, alam na nila yung nangyari dito sa PVL. In the meantime, yung errors na pinag-usapan ni Coach Air, she's still not very happy because yung kanila, especially reception errors, medyo mabigat ngayon. Buti na lang, naka 2 straight points sila.
Talk about reception, Adamson third best in the competition. Third best pagdating din sa dig department. Ang FEU number 2 sa digs, but only number 11 sa serve receive.
Speaking of serves, serving ang Adamson. Prima Donna Bell. Go Kyle Negrito. Go Lady Tams. Go Pete Lady Falcons. Mommy here cheering and watching live from London. Paaganda naman ang message.
Galing ka dyan.
Yes. So, nung May. Wow, that's such a nice tweet. Of course, alam naman natin, all over the world, napakabigat ng following ng ating volleyball and PVL. Go ADU Falcons or higher, be strong kahit wala si Crush Gemma from Charlie Tongho. Thank you for your tweets. Hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. 11-all ang ating talaan. Nakahabol ang Lady Falcons. Lumamang pa. At ngayon may pagkakataon rather na lumamang courtesy of Joy Dacuron serving.
And we don't expect any more lopsided matches dito sa Final Four. These are the 4 elite teams remaining from a group of 12.
Right. Coach, this is 5 straight points for Adamson.
Totoo yan.
Sorry, make that 4 straight points from 11-7. Nice pick up there by Duremdes. Ginoo,
nice block.
Sapal sa gitna. Humabol si Duremdes and a chance ball para sa Adamson. Emnas. Binuka kay Soyod. Semifinals na nga, Coach Ron.
Oo, totoo yan. Ibang-iba Pati yung mga players, makita mo sa warm-up, yung bounce iba Net touch ball ng Soyod. Perfect chance to take the lead. At saka, ano mo rito, sino yung mga asahan mong pupunta? Normally, this is Bernadette Pons time para dito sa FEU. Or Gemma Galanza time para sa Adamson.
But a waste of a rally there for Adamson University. Breaks of the game, tapos 2 straight points scored. Para dito sa Lady Tamaraw, sila naman ang abante 13-11.
Number 5 in the league in blocks, Jeanette Villarreal making herself count. Third in the team in scoring.
Emnas. Gustong pumeke. Nakakuha ng chance ball. Napunta kay Emnas kaagad. So si Ponce ang magsiset. Naku, umiwas si Perez pero medyo malayo yung lihis niya. And I think
Naganap ng check ball eh.
Oo.
So, she wanted to score off the block dahil si Villarreal very active dyan sa gitna.
But we have to give credit to Chin, ha? Ang ganda nung ginawa niya nung chance ball, binigay niya kagad sa setter para ma-disrupt kagad yung play.
Yan yung transition. Transition defense na kinakailangan para maka-counter. At Adamson with this nice combination play anchored by Eli Soyut. Sabi natin, Soyut over 20 points a game in the last 2 wins para dito sa Falcons.
Cayuna. And a block at the net. No entry, says Perez. Again, the star of the show pagdating sa blocking ng Adamson.
Combining with Soyut, Adamson second best. We talk about net defense. Soyut.
Tama, Soyut and Perez, tama. Soyut is one there.
Magandang matchup yan. Magandang wall na magkasama para sa Adamson laban kay Villarreal. Villarreal naman para sa Tamara.
Malabanan cross court. Back set. Medyo nang gigil si Bird Flora doon.
So far, so good for the Tamaraos. Is allowing Adamson from taking control and regaining the driver's seat. Building a 2-point cushion, back set, and Nas.
By the way, Jelly Tempiatura pumasok na dito. Coach Ronnie, pinalitan muna si Ponce. She did not play in that match against San Beda.
Tama ka.
But she's an old reliable for Adamson University.
Batak na batak.
Uy, nanggigil ulit si Ellie.
Ang tanong ko rito, sa haba na nilaro ng Adamson, naka-turn around na ba sila para sa labang ito? Because FEU only played 4 sets. They're their last victory.
Alright, timeout muna tayo. We'll wander away when we come back. The Villoy Flying V Center is the venue for the semifinal action. Earlier today, National University in straight sets against Arellano University.
Yes.
Mapapanood nila yan right after this
Tuloy-tuloy.
very exciting matchup between FEU and Adamson.
Sabi mo nga kanina, dalawang basketball games followed by back-to-back semifinal matches ng ating huling conference for the year sa ating Premier Volleyball League.
Ang Collegiate Conference and the service ace courtesy of Jel Cayuna. I wanted to ask Coach Ronnie na, quick turnaround, nasabi na natin yun. Can that be an advantage also? Well, right now they're down, but I mean, generally, can that be an advantage? Medyo yung competitive edge mo mataas pa, ano ba?
Bata pa naman sila, nandun naman yung competitive juice. Pero yung fatigue is always a factor dahil nag-aaral itong mga to eh. Yung iba, baka meron pang ibang ensayo ang mga teams. Baka.
Of course.
So it's always a concern. That's why for coaches, you want to go the shortest route possible. Get them rested dahil alam mo, this is a week of intense competition sa natitirang laban kung aabot man sa full route.
Right.
Yung series. Karera to, sprint ito eh.
Sabi nga ni Coach Ron, maikli lang to dahil best of 3. So yung makauna dito
bagay.
Llamado na. Pasas, lumusot sa block ni Perez and Flora. They maintain a 4-point lead, 18-14, and Coach Era will call a timeout.
After mistake. We can't help them win this set. We gotta cut down on our errors.
Errors, the big topic of the day today, big topic Monday, even with the win. Huwag tulungan ng kabilang kupunan na pumuntos. Right now, Carly Hernandez, the service specialist for Coach George, comes in para dito sa FEU, abante na 4, 18-14. Now I'm interested to see also, in this semifinals, regardless of whether full route, Batayo, is Kiara Permentilla in her first audition. Kumbaga, no? It would be, we don't expect her to play big. If you're an Adamson fan, you're hoping that she will, but you have certain expectations with somebody new in the system.
Totoo yan. Saka extensive playing time will be given to her.
For sure.
And kumbaga, coming out party supposedly for this young lady.
It's the best way to put it.
Isang service service error para dito kay Hernandez. Pero 4 pa rin kanilang kalamangan.
Marami tayo nakikita ganyan, Coach Ronnie, and some, half of them, they wilt under
Totoo
pressure.
yan.
Half of them, walang pakialam. Gumaganda pa nga
Gusto
yung laro.
nila.
Oo. So,
They
yan ang
embrace
gusto
the
ko
moment.
makita. Yan ang gusto ko makita. Anong magiging forma ng laro ni Kiara dito sa ating laban. Emnas binigay kay Kiara. Cross court. Durentes was there. Back set. Ang bilis na ang palitan natin dito. Underhand set. Soyod mula sa likod. Sails out.
Binabanggit mo na ang bilis. Transition offense to transition defense. And then the rotation defensively. Buding Durentes, one of the best floor managers that we have. Good read. 5-point lead para dito kila Jer Malabanan and the rest of the Lady Tamara.
Kung ikaw FEU fan, Coach Ronnie, you're liking the way you start compared
Oo,
to the
oo,
last
oo.
couple of matches.
Hindi pwede. Meron namang diesel na turbo di ba? Sabi kasi pag mabagal yung panimula, diesel ka. Pero
Pero
turbo diesel naman.
Okay naman. Hitting error para kay Joy Dacoron. This is Liberty and Miguel Malabanan. The parents, of course, of Jerry Lee. I've been seeing them in the game. The sisters are here.
And I've read a lot about their
Yes.
family, of course.
Yes.
Nandito pala si Mami ngayon.
Na nagpilit kay Jerry Lee na mag-volleyball kasi
Right.
ayaw niya naman nung una daw yan. But she tried it. Celine Hernandez also the transferee now with her, she served her residency already,
Correct.
no? So, na-injure pa nga yan si Celine. Domingo rather, Celine Domingo now in the match as Basas puts it away.
Saktong pasa, walang problema. Basas delivers another excellent point para dito sa Tamaras. We're now up by 4.
Another bomb.
Grabe, no?
21-17. Chin Basas. Mababa. At yun na nga, Bob Malena, our first referee, calls a setting error on Emnas. The pressure is mounting dito sa Lady Falcons.
Basas is the only one who's been killing it. Why are we leaving a hole in the block? It's like you don't know who's back there. You're supposed to be calling it. Priority hitter. Basas, watch the 5, watch the back. Basas on the 3, Basas on the 5. Well, you need to wake up. Wake up. Lavan, let's go.
It's nice to see the fire back in the university again, regardless of whether they win, they lose, or whatever. It's just nice to see the fire back
Being competitive.
Oh, because we know the history of Adamson. You know, they've always been right up there, challenging the best always. 2008 even making the finals against Rachel Andakis led
During the time of Mami Dulce Pante,
Yeah.
of course.
Negrito serving. Emnas hinabol. Off speed. Negrito was there for coverage. Flora. Emnas sa gitna pumunta.
Oh.
Dacoron with a reaction though. Emnas. See how this pans out. Ginoo. Burn Flora was there. Permentilla. FEU underhand set to Heather. Bumalik ang bola. Durentes keeps it alive. Joust at the net. Flora was there.
By Ginoo.
Soyod tinulak pa kabila. Hernandez saves it. Up! Yan siya naman. Ang matatawagang double contact. And now look at this is a classic Adamson FEU game na walang babaan, walang patayan ng bola.
At dito lumabas yung DNA ng Adamson, yung tibay ng kanilang big defense. Eventually, napagod ang FEU, imploding in that last rally. Pero apat pa rin ang abante ng FEU.
Historically, FEU and Adamson are always like great floor defense
Correct.
teams.
Oo.
Historically. Chance para dito sa Adamson. Pinuntahan si Soyod, nasa harap na. Great cross-court attack. Tatlo hinahabol. At si Coach George, hindi na magsusugal. Time out na kagad.
Guys, kung hindi tayo makatulong sa, halimbawa, hindi tayo makapalo, tulong tayo sa block, tulong tayo sa depensa. So, kailangan mag-effort tayo lahat para manalo. Huwag natin iaasa lang sa iisang tao lang. Kung nagkamali, okay lang yon. Pero kailangan may bawi tayo. So, naintindihan? Okay, let's go. Make a combination attack kung nagkabalikan. Combination attack. Let's go.
FEU!
Be brave!
Hindi na magsusugal ito si Coach George. Obviously, he doesn't want to give momentum to Adamson para humabol pa dito. Basas and Cayuna for insurance.
Right away.
Eh, babalik agad.
Oo, yung situational sub kanina ni Coach George ay nasangga ni Coach Erpada. Ito yung tandem playmaking na dala ni Negrito at ni Cayuna laban sa solitary setter na si Emnas.
Ang nagbabalik. 19 serving 22. Good serve by Kiara. She has that low sharp serve.
And directed at the go-to player ng FEU. Kadalasan, part ng game plan yan.
Patrabahuin.
Oo, targetin mo talaga. Hamunin mo at pagurin.
Panabanan on the bench for a while. Permentilla. Underhand na naman kay Ginoo. Lumusot sa block. Emnas, inakyat kay Soyud. Soyud, Duremdes was there to pop it up. Ginoo ulit. Temperatura. Soyud, ginawa na lang ng paraan. Joust at the net. Dacoron was there. It's still alive. It's still alive. Ball! And Celine Domingo.
I thought that she lost her sight on the ball. Hirap mag-adjust, hindi makapihit. And the Lady Falcons now only behind by 1. Ang bilis ng palitan.
Ganda nga eh.
Kaya kitang-kita mo yung hingal sa mga players. Iba na yung makakauna ka sa ating first set.
If you're the setter of these teams, Coach Ronnie, the variety of attacks.
Right. Net touch.
Yun ang masakit. The setter, I think, guilty.
Sayang kasi tumama sa antena yung...
Ganun ba?
Yung palo. Pero, ganun talaga. Getting one break after giving up a series of points.
They fought back, but now they're down 2. FEU 2 points away from a first set win.
Oh!
Nalaglag.
Ang ganda nung serve na yon. A floater.
Tapos may laglag, may bagsak.
Nakakala ni Flora ay mahaba. Pero sakto yung lagay. 3 set points para dito sa green shirts.
Dacoron starts her move.
Akin, sabi ni Joy.
Free ball. Adamson's not out of it yet. Duremdes doing a fantastic job as a libero. Flora also doing great digging. Soyud with the off speed. Duremdes, binigay sa kabila. Oh, wow! Nakakita ng butas. Maladonut na butas.
Oh, I think Buting Duremdes was the key figure for the Tamaraws in the last few points. At it showed. Outsmarting and freezing the defenders and clinching it all for FEU sa ating unang set.
Second ball ba yun, Coach Ron?
Second ball.
Second ball ba lang, ano? So
secondary setter went for
inutakan,
the open hole.
Underhand pa.
Oo naman.
25-21. Exciting PVL action. And the Lady Tamaraws get their noses ahead dito sa ating laban.